It's here. The new game. Get out of here, old PTCG. Actually, I still need this. Pokemon trading card game online, going away soon, making way for the new game, Pokemon TCG Live. So during the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, we're going to run through the new game. I'll go through all the modes and the menus. We'll talk about what decks you get to start with. How do you build a deck? How do you buy stuff? How do you cash in codes? Like all of that stuff we're going to go through right now. So we'll start the first bit of the stream with sort of an overview on how the new client works, some of the differences between the old game and the new game. And right now, both of them are still working concurrently. So if you can migrate your stuff. Actually, let's start right there. Right now, if you have access to the beta, there is an option to migrate your cards from the old one to the new one. Where is that option? I actually don't know. There was a button. There's a big red button to move stuff over, and now I'm not settings. Here it is. Migrate, right? I know my face is blocking it here. You can move your old Pokemon TCG Live account into TCG Live. As of right now, if you do that, you will get everything except for, I think, anything older than base set Sun and Moon isn't going to transfer over. There's a couple of cards that aren't going to transfer at all, but it will eventually go down to black and white. If you transfer all your cards over, you will get 4 of a kind of each card that you have. Any sort of extras you have on top of that, those will be converted into credits. And I know my camera is unfortunately in a bad spot. Let me see if I can move this. There we go. Right, so they will be converted into credits, this symbol here. And with credits, you can then cash those credits in to get individual cards that you want. No messing around with the trading system. I don't have to store 35 packs to go and trade for a Mew VMAX. I can just cash in my credits, right? Like this 1800 that I just basically start the game with, I can just get a new Mew VMAX right now, no problem. But you can, once you hit this button, you can't go back to the old game. So I am reluctant to do that because I've still got a bunch of coins in the old game to cash in for Brilliant Stars packs. So I will be migrating my account over afterwards. So yeah, there's a button that shows up as soon as you sign up for the game. Do you want to transfer your stuff? Yes, no. If you choose no, this button will show up in the settings to do that later. And I will be doing that later. Right off the home screen, we have the opportunity to play against other players. And by default, it's set to ranked. And I haven't done that yet. We're going to do that today. You have the opportunity to play ranked. There's a leaderboard system, at least based on what I've been told, so we can see where we rank. I can see our rankings here. We're currently in the Togepi rankings, and we'll see how far we can go with the base decks that the game has. Ranked mode right now only supports the standard format, so that's pretty much any Sword and Shield cards onward. And casual mode, you can switch between standard and expanded beta. So the difference between the two, standard is your main tournament standard, and that supports the last like 2 or so years of cards. And that means, Sword and Shield onward. Expanded is everything from black and white forward. The problem is they haven't updated the game with all the cards yet. They pretty much have only Sun and Moon and up. So anything before Sun and Moon currently isn't in the game, but is going to be. So everything from black and white, and I guess X and Y, that stuff is coming later. So right now we're just playing a format that is just Sun and Moon and just Sword and Shield, which is the only place it exists is in this game. So curious to see what the dynamics are with just these two in the format right now. Now we go over to our decks. This part is actually very fascinating because one of the things that I've been lamenting, I don't even know if that's the right word. I don't really know what that means. Concerned about going into the new game is that with the old PTCGO, you got really old decks. They were not good. They were, well, okay, so the decks that came with the game, like Mental Might, horrible. You would just get stomped out in every single match ever. They were useless outside of playing against the computer. The new game actually has good decks. You get 8 decks, and there's a deck for Bliss EV, Decidueye, and Inteleon V Max, Rapid Strike Malamar, Rapid Strike Urshifu V Max, Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, Single Strike Urshifu. Actually, there's 9 decks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9 decks. Single Strike Urshifu V Max, Suicune V, and Zacian and Zamazenta. And I will say, having gone through these decks, these are actually, like, if you've bought a League Battle deck before, I should have had them here, right? A League Battle deck, these are actually a little better than that. For example, the Rapid Strike Urshifu deck, where is that? Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. We can see on the side here, it actually comes with the Inteleon line. You get 4 Shady Dealings Drizziles, you get 3 Inteleon Quick Shooting, you get 1 Shady Dealings Inteleon. Right, the League Battle deck doesn't come with that. You do get the 2/2. It also, yeah, you get the 2/2 Rapid Strike Urshifu V and V Max. You also get a Crobat in there, and the Telescopic Sight, the Passimian's in there, a couple Boss's Orders, some Marnies. This is pretty close to the final deck. Like, I would add 2 more Rapid Strike Urshifus Vs, 1 more V Max. I would take out the Phalanx. I'd use Water Energy instead of the Fighting, so I could get Melanie in here. But this is a good deck right out the gate. The Malamar one I was looking at, and I haven't profiled this deck just yet, but I do plan on streaming this in the near future. This is almost done. They're, maybe you add a Boss's Orders or 2, but this is the deck as is, and it's very strong. I think the Zacian and Zamazenta one is probably the one that I think is furthest away, but it's still got, Zacian and Zam, and they are still very strong cards. And generally speaking, I'm very impressed with the decks that are here, and this is a good start. I will say that as you are playing the game, and the best way to level up, if you're starting from nothing, is to start playing with these decks, and then I would upgrade these decks. And later on in the stream, I'm actually going to go through some deck lists that I've made in the old game to show you what cards to put into these starter decks to make them even better. And so that way you have like the most efficient route to creating a bunch of good decks for play. All right, so let's say we wanted to make a new deck. This is one that I found a little weird, right? All of your cards, like, there is no tab for just here is my collection of cards. You have to go and start making a deck, and then you can see all of your cards here. And I actually opened a couple packs, and so there's a couple extra cards in here too. I didn't know how the pack opening thing worked, and there's actually some disappointment with that, but we'll get to that in a sec. You'll go here, and then you'll just drag the cards that you want in, and you can increase the numbers here. If you want to buy cards, you can go and hit this filter and show not owned, and then you will get a library of all of the cards that are currently available in PTCG Live. You can also just type in search. Let's say I want Mew, right? I want to make a Mew VMAX deck, and I don't know why the regular Mew VMAX is not in here, because it's part of the battle pass. But if you just wanted a Mew, right, I can go and just exchange, and it costs 1,600 credits. I can get a Rainbow Mew VMAX right now. I've played one online match, and I skipped the tutorial, and I can just get a Mew VMAX like that. I don't have to worry about trading 200 packs to get like 3 of these. No, I can just use my credits. That's pretty great. Mewtwo V Union here. I think that's kind of weird that you have to exchange for each card individually, but it's there. And yeah, you can add these cards, and you just drag them in. Personally, I prefer the old way of, you know, building the deck. I don't like the fact that the deck list is confined to just this little bit of the screen, but the fact that you can add cards, you can just get them with credits, is amazing. Megan plays games. Sorry, is earning credits the same as coins in the old one? I think so. We'll see how we earn credits here. I can actually click here. You can exchange credits for individual cards in the deck editor. Credits are earned by obtaining a 5th copy of a card in your collection. Okay, so this is an important distinction here. Any sort of overflow in cards is going to turn into a credit. You can also earn credits by achieving new tiers in the battle pass and leveling system. I can't remember the exact rates, but there are values to each rarity online. So a common is worth a certain amount, a uncommon is higher, all the way up to like shiny Pokemon VMAX. And Meg, how you doing today? I know you can earn coins from winning matches and playing game. Yeah, completing quests, achieving new tiers in the battle pass, and leveling up. So all of those are there as well. So this is where we'll build decks. You can just go and cash in your credits to get a card. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. Off the top of my head, I think I kind of want an Arceus. Now, I don't necessarily want to splurge on the Rainbow V-Star. I don't know where I go to get the regular one. Here. This one. How much is it going to cost? 1,025. We can just get an Arceus V-Star like that. So that's pretty sick. Meg with a great question here. Is there a computer player section or all online with other peeps? At this point in time, I'm not saying that there will never be a place where you can play against the computer. Right now, it only has test. So you can test the deck against the computer, and there is a tutorial at the beginning where you play the computer. But there is no sort of, if we jump to the old game here and we go to the, like the old trainer challenge and you play against the computer, that doesn't exist in the new game, at least not yet. Okay, actually, I'm going to pull this up. So we'll switch to that. I'm going to need that for later. But yeah, Meg, keep the questions coming. But yeah, these decks, I will say, for those starting out, these are very good starter decks. I would say of these, I'm going to probably start with the Rapid Strike Malamar one, because this one feels closest to completion. I think the Malamar one and the Urshifu one are great. The single strike is actually pretty good too. This one's a little more uneven because you're not getting, you're getting like the Kubfu Urshifu as evolution. Not so great. Inteleon's okay. Shadow Rider Calyrex is like halfway there. Zacian Zamazenta, I think, is the one that probably needs the most work. Maybe that and Decidueye, but I would definitely go Rapid Strike Malamar, Rapid Strike Urshifu, and even maybe Suicune's probably pretty decent too. Is there anything else we need to cover here? Oh, you can switch between standard and expanded decks as well. All right, and yeah, you can star a deck to be your favorite, so it'll be at the top of the list. Profile, here's where you can change the look of your profile. It does have swap avatar, so you can set a two different types of avatars however you want to decorate them. I just have this one set up for now, and you can buy other clothes. There's not too much here at the moment, but do I need the please don't tell me I bought. No, I'm not buying those. I'm not buying those the cargo shorts. Not right now. All right, some interesting stuff. The shop. This is a place where you can spend your coins on different items and bundles, and let's go and view all. Oh, they have deals. The monthly promo offer here. A lot of these are based on like physical products. So for example, this box here, the Jolteon VMAX Premium Collection, if you were to buy this box in the store where you'll get the coin, the alt arts, and the 6 packs. Actually, this is a little different because in the store they're not all Fusion Strike, but here they are. I'm not going to spend my gems on that just yet, and I'll show you why. But there's some good ones in here, like the The Leafeon and the Glaceon V-Star boxes are available. There's a... Oh, this is like a... Oh, the Trainer's Toolkit's in here too? Oh, that's pretty sick. You get 4 packs of Chilling Reign, 2 Crobat Vs. You're getting 2 of like almost all the big trainers here. This is a really good investment, BT Dubs, if you're looking to build decks with your gems. And then we've got some other things in here. Pikachu V Union. You can just get the Urshifu League. Yeah, the Urshifu League battle deck is just straight up in here. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you need that if you've got the one that the game comes with, but it's there. We've got the single strike Urshifu as well. Oh, I might actually grab this one, the Hoopa V box, because I've kind of want a Hoopa V for some time now. And then, yeah, there's bundles with the Brilliant Stars 3-pack along with the promos. I probably wouldn't mess with any of these because the promos, a lot of the time, if they're the single prize promos, they're not very good playable cards. Meg asks, what are the 3 currencies at the top? 1 is credits. I assume 1 is real money. And what do the gems do? That's a good question. So coins are earned by completing quests, achieving new tiers. This is basically like coins in the old game, where you can then spend these to get items in the shop, or you can also exchange crystals for more coins as well. So what can we get with so you exchange coins for coins are earned, exchange coins for cool items for your avatar and decks. Okay, so you will use coins to buy stuff like here. If we go back here, right, and I went to cancel here, and I wanted to buy accessories for my decks, this is what I would use coins for. Or if I wanted to buy jorts for my character, I would use coins. Gems or crystals are used to unlock stuff like premium items, so that's the stuff in the shop like this. They also can be used to unlock the battle pass, which is probably the most exciting part of this whole thing, right? So I would, okay, we'll get to that in a sec. You can also just grab, I mean, you can see the different bundles by set. So like here's all the Fusion Strike stuff. You can buy just a single booster pack for 200 credits. You can buy a bundle of 3 for 560, for 6 packs 1120. I think it's going to be the same across all of them. Yeah, they're all the same price regardless of age. And they do have, this is actually kind of cool, for the older sets, they have the theme decks as well. So theme decks, there's not a separate mode for theme decks, but a number of the old theme decks are here from Sword and Shield onward, which includes for those, yeah, like the Charizard deck, it's in here, right? One of the best theme decks in the game, still here. You can still upgrade it for standard play as well. And get your avatar caps out. Currency, you can use gems to buy coins to then upgrade your decks and your sleeves and all that type of stuff. And we can redeem codes to open a booster pack. This is a big difference. So something I messed up, right? When we open up packs in the old game, we have them all stored on a screen, then we open them one at a time. When you open multiple packs in this game, or when you cash them in, it's like a collect all at once, and you get no animation whatsoever. I didn't realize that until it was too late, so I used 10 of Steph's packs, unfortunately, inadvertently. Let's go and enter one here. Actually, I'm going to change the camera here so you don't see the code. And we'll see if we can get the animation. I haven't done this yet, like getting just the one animation. Okay. What? Okay, I typed it wrong. Ah, there it is. This should be it. Okay, so I hit collect all. Oh, do I have to open it, or do I click collect all? How do I just open? If you have a code card, redeem it and you'll get the rewards. Like, do I get an animation here if I hit collect all? I don't know how to open just the one. Here, if I close this and I hit collect all. Here we go. Oh, collected and done. I don't actually get to see any of the cards opening up. Oh, that part really sucks. That you don't get the animation at all. There's like the no hype moments. I've seen it. There is an animation for opening packs, but I don't know how that works. And let's go see if we can actually find the cards that we just opened up. So we'll take Arceus out of here in the search and sort by... Oh, actually, I know where to go. Here. Exit the expansions. Yeah, let's go Sword and Shield, and let's go look at the cards that we just got. I don't know, actually know if we can tell like when we got them. It looks like at some point we got a Grookey. We did get a Grookey and the Intelli. Those all came with the deck. Looks like we got a Galvantula in here. Zigzagoon already came with this. Cinchino. Yeah, a lot of these, I don't know which cards. It's not clear which ones came with. So that's kind of disappointing that there's like no animation anymore. Because like that's such a big part of it. I owe 10. Yeah. No, Steph offered the packs. And thank you, Steph. All right, is there anything else on this side of it with the bundles? I think we're good here. The biggest thing, battle passes. I think the biggest recommendation I can make right now is to get the premium battle pass. JF Raptor, hello. And oh, two things. So one, get the battle pass. Two, there's no microtransactions in the game right now. Everything is free. You can unlock everything on your own, which is fantastic. There are daily quests here. Evolve a Pokemon V into a Pokemon V Max. So let's go try and do that afterwards. And, you know, the more you play and you level up the battle pass, you will get these rewards. And, you know, the basic battle pass here, we can see there's a bunch of Brilliant Stars packs in here, as well as credits to cash in for cards. A lot of Brilliant Stars packs along this train. But then also, if you get the premium pass, like there's a premium and a premium plus, 3 times the value, you unlock the first 15 tiers, which I don't know if we're going to do that. That would be pretty sweet. Let's see how long it takes us to get there. But if you do, one of the rewards, you just straight up get a Mew VMAX deck. You get Mew, you get Mew VMAX, you get, I think it's just one of each. And then you get a Genesect, you get the Fusion Energy, Alessa Sparkle, and that's pretty sick. And then as you work your way through the premium one, on top of getting Brilliant Stars packs, you're getting more credits, you're getting Fusion Strike packs, but you're also getting more coins. And there's a Mew V here, there's a Mew V Max, there is a Genesect. You're basically unlocking the entire Mew V Max deck along the way here, and that's amazing. Having pretty much sold my soul to build that deck in the old game, the fact that you can just play the new one and get all the cards you need for free is incredible. So yeah, we're gonna try and get this pass going.